It's not every day when our podcast is silenced and stumped like this. If you could go back in history and watch one game, not the team you support, which game would it be? I'm annoyingly,
that's too hard.
I can't say Man United 99 because I support them, obviously. I'm thinking.
Yeah, I would have said Moscow, but
I'm thinking what World Cup final 9.
Oh, I know what Salim's gonna say. He's City versus QPR.
Go on.
He's gonna say City QPR.
I actually wasn't gonna say that. No, honestly, my choice would have been that Barca 6-1 at PSG against PSG at the Nou Camp. That would have been mine.
That would have been scenes.
But now that you've said the Man City one, I'd rather pick that. Oh, it's a tie. It's a tie, innit?
You shouldn't have let him speak, man. To be honest.
Nah, it's too tricky. Too tricky.
Very tricky. I'm still thinking, but it's a very good question whoever asked it. So fair play to whoever asked it.
It's not every day when our podcast is silenced and stumped like this. I'm thinking 1966 World Cup final, but I might have got racially abused in the crowd, so I'm not sure if that would have worked.
Liverpool, Milan.
Ooh, Liverpool won in the end, innit? So
forget that.
This is a toughie one.
I'd rather watch fucking Brighton and Burnley play than watch that.
I think it will be an international game for me. It would be something like Brazil versus Germany 2002, something like that in Korea or Japan. Not because I'm wearing the Japanese shirt. I think in countries for some reason.
I don't ask Gareth. I just want to say Conor McGregor.
I know.
I was going to say Tyson Fury v Deontay Wilder.
I know. That Champions League, I think, was it a semi-final? Barcelona versus Chelsea when Iniesta scored that shot from outside. I want to be there. Oh my God.
Man.
I want to be there.
When did that result? I wanted Chelsea to get it again in the final. Would have had another Champions League boy.
But I still want to be there. Like I watched it in like different languages of commentary and all sorts. Man, it's a mad moment. That
I would go with Troy Deeney's one still.
Imagine being in the stadium when Troy Deeney scored that goal for Watford against Leicester.
Oh yeah, that was
imagine being there then, because the whole time whistle did him and go, and all the fans on the pitch. So you know what?
Yeah,
I'm gonna pick this one game purely because of the situation they were in and the goal this guy scored. And him obviously being probably one of my favorite players, if not my favorite of all time.
Ronaldo.
And it's gonna have to be the greatest of all time. It's gonna have to be that game against Juventus when he scored that overhead kick. Because I think watching it on the TV, like obviously after the goal's gone in, and literally the whole stadium is just in awe of this guy. And I think being there, it would have just been crazy, man. But it is a very, very hard question. But I'll pick that purely because the goal he scored.
Brilliant. Or that game against Atletico, I think they were 3-0 down aggregate.
Yeah, and that was in the comeback.
Yeah, before the game, a few days before, he was saying he told someone, "Don't worry, watch, we'll come back." And everyone is taking the piss out. Not going to happen. Of course, the GOAT does what he always does.
Yeah, so in terms of like moments, I was thinking the World Cup final from 2006, Zidane's last game.
That's a shout.
Obviously,
good shout. That penalties as well.
Penalties and the feeling of being in the stadium where France's best player in history, Zidane, gets sent off for a headbutt.
Oh yeah, that's mad.
Feeling that atmosphere. Oh mate, it's just incredible, man.
Yeah, I'd probably change my mind thinking about it. I'd probably go with the Euro 2016 final.
Ronaldo getting subbed off and becoming an assistant manager.
But being there with the Portugal fans, because think about it, your best player's gone off, and you're playing against France in a final in France's own backyard, and you're dominated by the support there. Your best player's gone. Literally, all the odds are stacked against you, and then some fringe player that probably Portuguese fans probably didn't hear of much. Header comes on and just wins it for them. I would have been mad, and seeing Ronaldo obviously at the end. But yeah, there's so many games we can talk about, but it would be here all night.
Could do a whole episode on it. But like Rahil said, we'll put it on our Instagram, and if anyone actually wants to respond back to it, we'd love to hear your suggestions.